Hey guys, it is Amy, the relocated tourist, coming to you live once again from my office. It is Friday, January 31st, 2020. I can't believe it's the last day in January. This month has just flown. It is an overcast, kind of gloomy day again here in Florida, but it was an awesome day. Why was it an awesome day? Well, I got my tail on over to Animal Kingdom because I heard a couple days ago that the Simba Popcorn Buckets were over there, and I think they're over in Tokyo first. So this was very exciting. So usually what happens is one of the parks around the country, if not Disneyland normally, they get theirs first, and then usually seriously like days after, which makes sense because I assume Disney parks just makes a mass produce of them and then just throws them to each park. So yeah, I had to hightail it over there because I just never know. Some of these sell out really quick. There's some that just sit around forever. The Millennium Falcon is still over at Studios if you're looking for that one. The Alien is still over at Studios. There's still one of the Haunted Mansion sippers of the trio. I think it's Ezra, his name is. He's sitting over at a popcorn wagon in Magic Kingdom. The Mickey and Minnie black and white, and then the bow one, those are still over at Magic Kingdom. So you just never know how fast these are going to go. I thought the TIE Fighter of Star Wars a couple of years ago, that one went really quick. The Vader helmet went really quick. The black and white Mickey one, I can never remember this. Why is it so hard to remember? His went really quick. His, you know what I mean. I have it actually in here. It's in my shelf. You can't see it. They're all over the place because I have so many of them, but they're just so much fun to collect. And so I thought today I would talk about not only the popcorn holders, but I did some pin trading today. I learned something about stickers, and then I had the most magical moment in a while, probably since the Jessie moment, honestly, where you just, yeah, I'll just get into the popcorn stuff first and then we'll get onto that. So Simba's right here in front of me. I want to show you guys. Here he is. He is quite large. So if you can see how big he is to my head, I do have a big head though, so maybe it doesn't help you guys, but he's a pretty good sized guy. And then the popcorn goes back here, so you guys can see. So it's pretty, I mean, you can get a lot in there. I heard with the Skyliner is 2.5 cups. I don't know how many cups he would be, but there's no popcorn in him. I know, shocked as you all are. Why is that? Because I'm one of those that actually always has popcorn in her bucket, whatever you want to call this anymore. The reason being, so this is a little heads up warning on your straps. So this strap, I don't know if all of them have it. Now I'm actually want to look at all my popcorn buckets to see if they have this giveaway thing, where basically you can undo this. And now you see me pulling it pretty hard, so this one's not coming undone. What was happening is when I purchased my bucket, which by the way, I didn't know popcorn was ready like right away at 9 a.m. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll just pick up my bucket right away and just get that done and over with. Had I known that it was gonna be so large to carry around all day long, I probably would have waited until I was walking out of the park. But it was fun, and I was asked many, many, many times, where did I get them? So what happened though is that I carry a Loungefly. That's usually my go-to purse / whatever you want to call it. You know, I put all my stuff in there, wherever it is. It's down here. So I'm carrying this guy all the time, and he's full of Powerade, soda, snacks, wallets, pins, anything, just anything I get done for the brand, that day. Plus, I don't eat a lot. I know it looks like I eat a lot in the parks, but really I don't. I just try to treat myself like Satuli today. So, all that to be said, I was carrying this heavy Loungefly on this side, and I was carrying him on this side, and I didn't even feel it come apart. And I mean, I hadn't bumped anyone, nothing, and this came apart as it's supposed to, but there was no pressure on it, and it dropped, and of course, there went half my popcorn, and Simba now had a dent in him. So the first time it happened, yes, this happened more than once today, I was like, the dent will add character to his aura and to the day, and I'll remember dropping him, and it'll be this funny story I'll tell in the vlog, and I'm just gonna keep him because, he's got a cute little dent on him. like I said, it was cute the first time. The second time, the second time I believe it happened right before safari. And again, it fell. It's not like it was falling off my shoulder like a purse sometimes just kind of makes its way and you just kind of lose it and you kind of catch it, you know, in the crook of your arm. No, this was literally coming apart again. And I hadn't, you know, there's so many crowds, you could bump into someone, a kid. I would expect any of that. No one was around me. Simba fell again. There went more popcorn. Needless to say, I had had enough. So after I rode safari, I took them over back to the popcorn wagon over in Africa, and I asked them, is there any way to exchange this? Because my strap is faulty, you know, or this is how they're meant to be. But as you can see, I'm pulling on it pretty hard and it's not coming apart. So I just think I had a really weak one, or maybe just wasn't catching hard enough. But just keep in mind, you know, I actually asked the hubby when I got home, you know, why do you think they have these? Because really, what's the need for them? And he said, I guess lanyards and all of that have them in Disney World because if they're caught like on a ride or like a chair or a seat or something, that this will come apart easily. So there's no like, I'm sure probably like a choking situation or whatever, because a lot of people wear these over their bodies, like, you know, like crossbody type things. So I get it. The strap says Animal Kingdom. You guys can see that. So it's super cute. And there's so many photo ops you could do with this. I mean, literally, I walked in the house holding them up like this, like a dork I am. I was like, hi, I don't even know the words. That's what I was doing, you know. See, I just dumped 15 other things on my desk. He does sit up when he wants to. So, but he's really cute. He really is, you guys. I mean, if you have kids who love Lion King, this is honestly a really great piece for like a room. You know, the straps do come off. So this is just a cute little piece for a room, you know, or for a shelf, or Disney in general, obviously. But I think it's one of their cutest popcorn buckets they've made in a while. I like the big heads and all that. I like the holiday ones, but I also I hope they do a lot more of these. I'm still looking for Goofy. I have like Oswald, I like Orange Bird, my gosh, Orange Bird. I don't even know what I'd do. My head would explode. So, yeah, so he's super cute. So when I exchanged them, they did ask me, did I want popcorn in it or not? And I thought I had eaten a lot of it and then dumped most of it on the safari ground. So I was like, you know what? I'll just take one empty. So it's the first guy that I don't have any popcorn in. So he's not going to smell my popcorn. I'm sorry, Simba, but you know, whatever. So that was today's purchase, and it was super exciting, but I just want to show you guys just how big he is. And literally I was walking out with him, holding him like this, because I was so scared that this was going to break again. It's not breaking, but come apart. And so people are just like looking at me. I'm like, it's a popcorn bucket. Like the looks I got, either the looks were like, what is that? Or you're a grown woman, you're walking out with the Simba plastic, whatever. Like it's hard to even tell honestly what he is, because it looks like a purse if you see this. So anyway, there you go. He is, I believe, I put it on Facebook. I think it's $17.99 or $16.99. They do it really weird on the receipt. They put the popcorn bucket in the popcorn price. I wish that they would actually just sell you the bucket without the popcorn. You could just pay the bucket price. But no, for some reason they separated. I'm sure it's just a financial, you know, books kind of thing. So there he is. So that was today, part of my day. Excuse me. So, magical moment. Okay, so I walk in Animal Kingdom, and like a lot of you, I'm flipping through my app, I'm through, you know, through my Disney experience, and I'm like, you know, what's meant for me is meant for me. If I get some just by luck, if I get Flight of Passage, River Navi, Safari even, I'll be happy. Well, I'm walking in and boom, there's an like 11 o'clock Safari, and I'm like, sweet, because it's one of my favorite rides there. So I booked that right away. And then that's when I went and got the popcorn. I kind of just took a stroll around, and I saw that. So River Navi was 40 minutes at like 9:01, no joke, and no extra magic hours here today. That was over at Magic Kingdom. And then I go past Flight of Passage. Flight of Passage is 1:35, and I'm like, yeah, not today. So I just kind of kept walking, and I thought, you know what? I love Dinosaur. I don't know why I love the ride so much, but I thought I'm gonna go ride Dinosaur. You know, why not? It's fun. So I go to Dinosaur, and I almost turned around because I thought, I was worried about the popcorn bucket being in the Dinosaur vehicle. And obviously you guys know it's like sitting in a washing machine, just trying to like hold on for dear life on that ride. So I thought, is this gonna be like bumped around so much that I don't know like how durable these are? Is it gonna crack or whatever? So because I also had my Loungefly, they both didn't fit in the little netting pouch in front of you for Dinosaur. So anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I walk up to Dinosaur the ride, and these two beautiful women cast members were like, "Oh my gosh, the bucket's here. Like, I didn't know it finally got here." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I think it came out like a couple days ago. You know, I just finally got here to get it." So kind of love the conversation. And she's like, "Are you here by yourself?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So not only she puts me in the fast pass line, which is always a good deal on any ride, she hands me a fast pass for the rest of the day for anything. And I just looked at it and I said, "Is this for Flight of Passage too?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, I was so happy. I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I literally turned away once from the ride because I was worried I was going to crack the popcorn bucket. And so had I not walked up. And so when I tell you people, not only does kindness pay off and joy pays off and spreading it pays off, but I live these words. What is meant for you is meant for you. And so that moment was meant for me, and it was amazing. And so I just took it and I put it in my sweatshirt pocket. And so while I'm watching Dinosaur the pre-show, like I keep fidgeting with it, like this isn't real, like, because again, it was over 2-hour wait for Flight of Passage. And I did have that moment. I will tell you, I did have that moment where if I had more than one, I would probably have paid it forward and go and tried to find someone in the line that had 2 people, and I would have given it away, only because I know I can ride it. Not as much as I want to. None of us can. I mean, it's still a hard one. It's not as hard as Rise, but it's still. But because it was one, and I really, really wanted to ride it today, I kept it. So yeah, I was just so excited because I was like, sweet. So now I get to go ride it. So I just had this lovely moment of, I went over and walked up the fast pass line and got on right away. And the ride was amazing. So it's always like taking a trip to heaven and back. And then I was like, you know what? I mean, Satu'li's right here, gonna have lunch, so that was really nice. So I just had it. I love sitting in there. You guys know I post about it all the time. If you want to know what Satu'li has, go on Facebook and look under the relocatetourist.com. My absolute favorite meal is the chicken with potato hash with creamy herb dressing. It is absolutely delicious, and I just love the real silverware and the real bowls, and it just doesn't feel like a lot of the counter service places. It just sounds like, the sounds are just amazing. The soundtrack is just to die for anyway. I'm trying to sit up more, you guys. I'm gonna have a horrible posture. Anyway, so that was up to lunch, and then I just kind of took my time over. So Kimi and I were looking for stickers a couple of days ago over at Magic Kingdom Epcot. I learned a nice little tip for everybody, that Animal Kingdom does not give out stickers because of the animal and the conservation of that park. They do trade pins, but they don't do stickers, obviously because it would probably create trash and all sorts of issues. So that was good to know, because I had asked, do you guys have any stickers? So then I kind of forgot that I carry around a bag of pins. Wait till I show you guys this bag of pins, because it's so old, a Ziploc bag. This is seriously probably like 4 or 5 years old. I've had it forever. And I've just kind of, I did a challenge a couple months ago where I got all princess pins. I might do another challenge coming up soon. Animal Kingdom had phenomenal pin trading today. Like, it wasn't, you guys know some of those junky pins where they're just like, you see them over and over and over again. Today was actually like some good stuff. So this is my bag. look how gross it is. Like, seriously, I need to get, like, if anyone out there makes like a really cute little zip bag that you would like me to advertise, like, let me know, and I will send me one, and I will definitely talk it up here. I would love a pin bag. Just a little cute little Ziploc, zip pouch, some type of thing that would be Disney that I would know is mine. So I have a bunch of pins in here from last time I did this, with princess pins and a bunch. So I just caught a couple of cast members who just, like I said, had phenomenal lanyards today. So I got off one of them, the Kilimanjaro Safari pin, which is awesome. Let me see if I can get closer without it being too, that one. I love this one, Lion King. And then I freaked out because this is the Haunted Mansion marquee sign. Let's see if I can do it without too too much light. So cool. So yeah, I will put those on a pin board. And like I said, right now the pin board's in Craig's office. It is huge. We got, actually, I love our pin board because we got it from Cast Connections years ago. And we like to think that it was like a bulletin board in one of the Disney executive offices, that they made up very important things and put very important. Now it's probably a restroom one, or like a break room, you know, bulletin board. But I like to think it was something cooler. So that is our pin board. And then I had to share with you guys one of my favorite snacks in the parks. I wanted to bring it home. Just like you guys, even living this close to the parks, I like to have something at home that makes me feel close to them when either I can't get in, or let's just face it, I like sugar. This is a problem. But I have gotten onto these licorice wheels. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. So Universal has shoelaces, and I kind of got addicted to them over there. And I just love them. They look ridiculous when you're eating. Seriously, it looks like you just got worms hanging out of your mouth. It's ridiculous. So, you know, that's good for a grown woman like me. But they made a version for the Disney parks. It's been around for a while. I just didn't know that it was in this packaged part until, I don't know, like 6 months ago. They made the Toy Story candy version. So this is the strawberry licorice wheels. But you know, do you want to know what I call them? I call them my Woody wheels. Isn't a good person that can laugh at themselves? I laugh at myself a lot. I hope you all laugh at yourselves a lot too. Yeah, this is my Woody wheels. And so so 3 pieces, 100 calories. I mean, they're like, they take forever to eat. So honestly, you're probably burning more calories than consuming. When you're trying to eat these, it's kind of like when you have crab legs and you're like, this is a lot of effort for this food. So, yeah, this is going to be my treat today, because clearly I have no popcorn. But I'm gonna snack on these later. These, if in case anyone wants to know, these run about $6 a bag. With my discount, I get them for like 5 something. So I guess I justify it because at least in the $5 range still. But I think these used to be like $4 or $5. Now I can tell you though, if you go in any of those like Fuzziwig candy factory stores, like at the outlets or something, they sell a version of these as well. And these actually are pretty pricey. So if you think, wow, this is a lot, it really isn't. I think 15 are supposed to come in here. So for the $5-6 it's pretty on point as far as candy goes. So that was my day. It was super exciting. I just love, and I just want to stress again and again of not only choosing joy, but spreading joy. Spread the joy. It's so important. I just can't tell you enough. And anything from like Donna, who, you know, shared the kindness cards, that's spreading joy, to telling a cast member that they're doing a phenomenal job, to tipping well at a restaurant, or even honestly, just the mailman who brings you mail and you go out and you see them, you know, thank them, just thank for your hard work. You know, those little things honestly build a not only supported life, but a life of joy and pride in what they do because somebody noticed. So I encourage all of you to spread joy and spread kindness today. And yeah, it was a good day. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a phenomenal Friday night. I don't know what y'all plans are. I hope y'all stay safe, stay healthy. I'm still dealing with this. You can still hear it in here. This is like going on week 3, end of week 2, possibly going to week 3. Please stay healthy out there. And there were a lot of, a side note, there were a lot of masks in the park. A lot of people are wearing them. So just to give you an idea of where we're headed and all of this is not to scare you. This is just to tell you this is a reality, because there's many countries that come to Disney World. So I'm also thinking for myself, not only do I not want to get sick again with whatever this was, but not obviously the big stuff. So I will definitely keep you guys updated on how much I'm really going to be visiting the parks if this gets kind of out of control. So I love y'all. God bless you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.